Before you spend a single dime of your hard-earned money on the Liene M100 photo printer, just hold on a second. I spend hours deep diving into the factory spec sheet, the nitty-gritty technical details, and the most common flaws reported by real buyers, so you literally don't have to. Today, we are cutting through the noise and looking straight at the facts to give you the real verdict.
Now, right up front, I want to be absolutely clear about what we're doing here. I am not going to just pull this printer out of a box, put it on a desk, and give you some superficial first impression. This explainer is a strict, uncompromising, technical curation. Instead of distracting you with flashy unboxing footage, we are leaning entirely into pure research authority. We're exclusively analyzing the factory specifications and real-world performance reports to answer one very simple question. Is it actually worth it? Welcome to Tech Verdict Central, the explainer that chews through the specs and does the heavy lifting of research so you can buy better and without regrets. And hey, to make your life just a little bit easier, right off the bat, if you already know you want to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller, the official and safe link is right down there in the description. All right, let's get straight to the technical breakdown. But before we get too deep into the hardware, you're probably wondering about the mobile app interface, right? Well, in just a bit, I'm going to reveal a specific detail about the software in the spec sheet that the brand isn't exactly screaming from the rooftops. It's a bit of an insider secret that could completely change your buying decision today, so you'll definitely want to stick around for that. Okay, let's jump straight into Section 1, the technical specs and features. Time for the data breakdown. The core technology powering this device is something called thermal dye sublimation. Rather than spraying wet ink all over the place, this process actually uses heat to lock colors right into the paper. This creates high-quality, durable prints that actively resist fading and smudging. Basically, if your goal is long-term memory preservation for a scrapbook or a frame, this is the main differentiator that provides real, tangible value. And here is where you see some immediate out-of-the-box value. The M100 includes exactly 100 sheets of paper and 3 cartridges right inside the package. You can literally power it up and start printing immediately. That totally saves you from that frustrating day-one emergency trip to the electronics store. It makes it a highly accessible entry point for sure. Moving on to connectivity. The M100 is engineered as a dedicated cable-free phone printer for both iOS and Android. There are no adapters and absolutely no messy wire tangles to cram into that dreaded cable spaghetti drawer we all have. Plus, its physical footprint is highly portable. It slides easily into a backpack or tucks away neatly in a kitchen drawer, making it perfect for everyday travel or just hanging out at home. All right, let's move into Section 2. It's time for the real-world pros and cons, the unbiased truth. So, what I liked most when analyzing this product is its primary pro. You get vibrant, 4x6, full-color prints that are ideal for instant memories. And you don't need a photography degree to make it happen. But the main limitation? It completely lacks high-volume capacity. Look, it's a budget printer, and it simply cannot handle mass, continuous, back-to-back printing. Now, we've reached a critical point that you absolutely must consider before swiping your credit card. Remember that detail I mentioned earlier about the software interface? It's time to pull back the curtain on that. Here is the unvarnished truth regarding the software experience. While the mobile app interface is totally functional for getting your photos from your phone over to the printer, it definitely lacks the polish and the customization depth that established premium brands offer. If you're expecting a highly advanced, multi-layered editing suite built into the app, this is going to fall short of your expectations. It's a specific point that could completely change your buying decision if you're someone who relies heavily on software tweaks before hitting print. To build a really complete picture here, the print quality is reliable and durable. But advanced features? Yeah, they're lacking. And professional-grade output is a definitive no. It is a reliable, budget-friendly solution, and it sits firmly in that lane without pretending to be some premium, high-priced studio model. Which brings us to Section 3. Let's get into our final unbiased verdict and break down exactly who should be buying this. When you weigh the real-world performance against its budget-friendly pricing, the verdict is a confident yes, but for a very specific use case. So, who is it actually for? Casual photographers, social media enthusiasts, and small business owners who just need quick, dependable photo prints. It delivers honest, solid value for those groups without demanding premium pricing. But on the flip side, who is it a complete waste of money for? Professionals needing premium output, advanced features, or high-volume capacity. If you need professional polish, this is definitely not the machine for you. So here's the bottom line. If the specs of this product make sense for your needs, remember that the safe, discounted link straight from Amazon is waiting for you down below in the description and the pinned comment. Happy shopping!
But before we wrap up, it leaves us with a really interesting question. In an era where our phones hold tens of thousands of digital files, is the return of the physical, printed photo just a passing trend, or are we permanently reclaiming our memories? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next explainer.